Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we are talking about ND filters for my newly acquired Osmo Pocket 3. These are not just any ND filters. I chose these specifically for one deal-breaking reason alone. Just a quick note to say that this is not a sponsored video at all. These filters I purchased with my own money after doing a little bit of digging and research to find out why these were the best fit for me. Before we dive into what ND filters I bought, do you actually need ND filters in the first place? Well, that kind of depends on what kind of content you are looking to make. If you're happy just to pull out your Osmo Pocket, leave it on auto and let the camera do its thing, absolutely not. You don't need ND filters, and you can still get really good results out of your Osmo Pocket by letting it just do its own thing and shooting on auto. However, if you want a little bit more manual control over your shutter speed, and you want more of that cinematic or just that natural motion blur to what your eye would normally see kind of look, then yeah, ND filters are a must, especially on those really bright days. So which ones did I choose then? I picked the K&F Concept ND filters, and the reason I did, the one big deal breaker for me was these are such a low profile ND filter that they can stay on your Osmo Pocket 3 while it's in park mode or shutdown mode. Now the DJI ND filters, they are too bulky to stay on the camera lens, because as the lens turns around it kind of gets caught and it's too thick, so it won't be able to fold in on itself. So that was a deal breaker for me for one reason and one reason only. The way I'm going to be using my Osmo Pocket is to be taking it out and shooting 20, 30, maybe 40-second clips at a time, just sort of quick, out the pocket, get a shot. If I have to then keep taking off and putting on an ND filter every time, I'm probably just not likely to use it. So the fact that these can stay attached to the lens, and when you shut it down they still don't stop the lens from closing or don't get in the way, that's a big win for me. One of the other pros to the K&F Concept filters is they are stackable. I also have the black Pro Mist filter, and I can use that along with an ND, and they magnetically clip together and I can stack them onto the Osmo Pocket 3. No products are without their faults, of course, and these filters are no different. The first main gripe that I have is they are absolutely impossible to not get fingerprints all over the lenses. I don't think this is something that is unique to K&F Concepts. I think it's just Osmo Pocket filters in general, because they're so tiny and magnetic. There's no screw thread like the bigger filters would have. It's just almost impossible, especially taking them off more so, to try and dislodge the magnets. The other main gripe that I have, and I kind of feel a bit bad about having this as a gripe, but they're actually hard to take off, and I think that's because the magnets are quite good. Now, it's a good thing that the magnets are strong, because it means that you're not going to lose them. They're not just going to fall off your Osmo as you're using it. 100%, that's a great thing. But especially when they're stacked together, like say if you had the black Pro Mist on the Osmo and then an ND filter stacked over the top, because they're so slim and the magnets are good, trying to get just the ND off and leave the black Pro Mist on and swap it for another ND, it's almost impossible. What I ended up finding was it's easier just to take both off, separate them in your hands, stack them and then put them back on. Given the choice of the two, I suppose the lesser of the two evils is to have good strong magnets, so you know that you're not going to lose your filters while you're using it, I suppose. But yeah, doesn't make it any less annoying. Are these the best ND filters on the market? I've got no idea. For me, I didn't notice too much colour shift. They were the only ones, at least at the time that I was looking, that I found that advertised being a slim enough profile to be able to stay on your lens when it closes, and they're magnetic and stackable. So they tick the boxes for me. They're the only ones I've tried and tested, so take from that what you will. I suppose the acid test for me to see if something is any good or not is if it was loaned and I had to give it back, or if I lost it, would I buy it again tomorrow? Yeah, I would. I think the fact that they are slim enough that you can keep at least one of them on your camera lens when it's in sleep mode, and the fact that they are stackable, so if you did want to stack an ND and a Pro Mist, you can do that. And you know, to my eye, as far as I can see, I haven't noticed any dramatic colour shifts, so yeah, I would. That's it from me for another video, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. I will be bringing out more videos around the Osmo Pocket 3. I want to test the low light mode, and while I'm doing the low light, I want to test the Black Pro Mist. I will also have more videos coming out surrounding photography, including sort of real estate photography as well. So if that's the sort of stuff that interests you, hit the like and subscribe, hang around, and I'll see you in the next video.